moment like I've been in the gym, jumping all over hurdles.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready, back 25.
Ito Smith, his first carry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now it's Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Smith out of the gun. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Months 56. Watch the run, watch the run.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dayon Buchanan. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. And the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Falcons send out their punter. Back deep, Antonio Brown. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 33-yard line.
There we go. 59. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
On 1st and 10, Prescott gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that. But you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. He is going to find Hill here. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Sammy Watkins there to make the grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Smith. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
59, ready. 280. Right there, 56. 11.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down, Ryan.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on fourth down with Ryan. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Here we go. Kill.
Check safety, check safety.
Here we go. Going to 53.
Jam. Wahoo.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He gets it to Thomas. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, this is Kamara. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
Check. Here we go. Wide.
Check 45 to Mike. Man out. Check 9.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here we go. Wide.
Check 59. Bring it.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. There's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 48 yards, as they are now on the board forward here in the first half. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He throws, and he hits the slant route to Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. Pass incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
First down, Saints.
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. And this is caught by Watkins. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Watch the safety creep. Switch.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Get him.
Looking to throw. Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Lutz's kick is good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Double dog, that's the way.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 52 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one in the ball.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On play action, Prescott. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 26 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Throwing, Prescott. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Hey, it's ready, son.
To throw is Ryan. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. After the penalty, it's Smith. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now Brown. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check it.
We're going to 54. 1
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 4
Mike, 45. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Here we go. 47.
Check Mike, 40. Hayward, 45. He don't know no
26.
Prescott down. They'll air it out deep for Thomas.
You ain't going nowhere.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready to win. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Check, 47. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
A first down carry for Smith. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Kwiatkowski able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
I got him.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Prescott to throw it. Open man is Michael Thomas. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Prescott now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
To Michael Thomas. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now Prescott. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. That close on third down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now Prescott on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Complete to Jones. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Caught by Jones. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Ryan. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Running with Kamara, and he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
They run it again with Kamara. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Out of his end zone, Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run with Murray. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Looking long for Tom. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check.
2nd and 3. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score is Saints 42, Falcons 7.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. It got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, Smith. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On 2nd and 11 now, Ryan. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Tack McKinley, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up face. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. Just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On second down, here's Smith. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
56, Mike, 56, right there, right.
On third down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down. He's got him in, complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
That's good for a Falcons first down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's see what you got.
To throw again. Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One last shot for Ryan. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how...